got some nasties going on. The two closing panels are missing there. We already knew there was holes here. That's pretty much toast. Oh, it's had a patch there, patchwork there, patchwork there. Big hole. This is not just a flaw. This is a full-on shell restoration. Evening all. You probably see behind us, got Sam's Mini on the rotisserie, on the spit, and it's the first time I'm going to have a look at it underneath. See what we've let ourselves in for, and see the full extent of the rot. But it's took some effort to get it onto the spit. For some reason, the spit that I've had for years that I've made, and it fits, it's fitted many Minis, didn't want to fit this one. It wasn't just a couple of millimeters out, it was like inches out. So it's true what they say, there isn't a Mini the same out there. I think I've already said that, but it's right. Not every Mini's the same, but we'll take a look at it. As you can see, it's on the spit now. So it gives us the opportunity to rotate it and put it anywhere we want, really. So we've opted to leave the glass in because of the localized rot up there. We don't know what the customer wants us to do with that yet, Sam. But shall we go and take a look at the floor? Dare I take a look at the floor and see what we're up against? Here we go. Instant reaction is we already knew there was holes here. We already knew it had a big repair panel there. So that's huge. It's probably got a repair panel underneath. One here. I mean, that's just what the way it was, and it's right. It's had a full. It's got a full sill, so it's got an oversill right along. Yeah, it's had an oversill in its days, and they've cut round the slinging bracket, and we're into the boot floor seat squab area. Yeah, that's pretty much toast. So we've got some decision to make with the customer. He's coming over tomorrow. This is what we were intending on doing, getting on the spit, and then getting Sam over and having a look. Let's have a look down here. Yeah. So there's a actual closing panel between the quarter and the two closing panels are missing there. Is the closing? Oh no, it's still intact there, but we've got what looks like a quarter panel repair over the top of the quarter panel, over the top of the closing panel, so nothing unusual there. The closing panel's there, but we're missing the panel there, so that was probably never put on from the last restoration. Yeah, it's about as bad as you can get. Yeah, oversill here. So right along, it's had an oversill. Oh, it's had a patch there. Bit of patchwork there. Another bit of patchwork there. And all this big hole. Yeah, a lot to chat about with the customer. A lot of decisions to be made. Every Mini in my eyes is worth saving. It's how deep the customer's pockets are. The customer's pockets are going to have to be deep with this one. Very deep. We'll also need to look at the cross members and the inner wings, because there's a hole forming here. I am all but put my finger through it. And I'll get a better look at the rot down here. The cross member rot. That's all going to need to be cleaned up and checked. Oh dear. This is not just a flaw. This is a full-on shell restoration. I'll show you how easy it is to spin this around. I'll double check. that's it. We'll leave it like that for tonight. Right, we've had to revert back to filming on the phone because GoPro batteries are too cold. What's it? The rotisserie jig's come off on it.
Rotisserie's gone.
Just off the front, and we've got the framework in. That locates everything. I'll let Eddie talk you through it because I'm busy having a
Mumbai bad boy.
aye.
Mumbai.
Oh, it's an Aldi special. It's bloody awful. Danny, because the Ben doesn't like it, so I'm eating it.
You've got to eat it.
Aye.
What do we put these on for?
That's for the cross brace for the door.
Oh, for the door.
So it comes across. And then off the cross brace, we've got the ear post locator.
Yeah.
So it does quite a lot, this jig. It locates the floor, which it has done successfully, hasn't it?
Yeah. So we've located. There's 2 screw holes here for the gear shifter.
Aye.
There's the 2 holes for the driver and passenger seat belt clips. There's the seat belt mounting bracket on the door bins. The upper seat belt mounting in there as well. And it holds it nice and straight and square and everything right.
Before everyone says it, we know it's overkill, but
It's extremely overkill. It's like a tank, but we know that when we put the floor back in, it's in the right place, which is what it's all about, really. It was a bit of steel that Greg had lying about because he is like step toe.
but it's got a lovely wide cross brace that
we needed to put in just to make it look like it's got a cross brace.
looks pretty, doesn't it? But it does show you how far we think the subframe mounts are out. It's not significant, but it is significant, isn't it? It's not.
It's about 10 mil or something.
So that hole in our plate should line up with the hole in the floor, and it just doesn't. So that's what we're doing this for. And that's why we're going to use the known subframe in it.
The new old stock subframe. Drop it in, see where we line up.
Oh, get a better shot of the rot. Hey, chuck that up. Over there. You can see the rot because we couldn't show that to the customer, Sam.
Yeah. So we've got the cross member on the front of the front bulkhead, and then on the driver's side,
It's missing half the hole.
yeah,
It's rotted away.
it's not a round hole anymore.
Really don't know why I'm eating this.
So we are going to replace this, depending on what Sam wants us to do. But we will be replacing it in one way or the other. Either
What's that side on?
it's not too bad, but it you can either buy a half piece or a full piece. But for the price difference, I think it's an extra 50 quid or something, is Greg, for the full.
Yeah, it was silly.
So might as well replace the full thing, and then we can see what the metal's like on the bulkhead underneath. Or you can get a full new bulkhead.
Yeah, that's another option, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole thing.
It comes from the toe board all the way up.
It goes right from the floor down here. All the way up to the bottom of the windscreen. Yeah. So looking at the inner wing, we've got another repair panel on the inside. So
There's one on the other side as well, I forgot to tell you about.
yeah, oh no, I seen it when it was on the side, because it's here, isn't it?
Aye.
It goes right down there.
There's the one on here. Oh yes,
Yeah,
this
look.
side.
All of that.
They've done the same on
Both sides, yeah. So it's either where they replaced the front, which is more likely because I know it's had wings front. When they've done that, they've cut this out. Put an immense amount of hammerite all over it. So we've got the
tower bolt.
tower bolt. So we were showing you the corrosion around the top of the bulkhead mounting point there, and you can see loads of white powdery crap on there, and that's stuck solid. We're going to have to clean that up and get it off. Your thoughts about that is, whenever you see like a white powder, it's usually like it's a type of corrosion, but it's because this is like an aluminium or an alloy, and this is a steel, so it's dissimilar metals. So you get some reaction between the two metals, and it actually does corrode your aluminium parts and your steel parts. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean these up properly, get them nice and free and loose again. And when we do reassemble it, we're going to just apply a layer of paint on these just to give it that extra level of protection between the two components. And it should make it last a lot longer than it has done.
Get in here with a pokey thing. Whoops. Oh. Eddie, I've made it worse. Pokey hole drift.
Thought I'd just pause the video a second because I honestly don't know why Greg has continued to keep poking this hole that he's made for himself, because we all know that it's just a hole and he's just trying to make it more worse. I don't know what he's doing, but apologies.
There's 2 holes in there now.
Oh my god! Wow!
There's a hole there. Well, there shouldn't be.
Stop it. Get some help.
Right, where we're at with Sam's shell. Well, we've had a good look around it. We've given him all the options, and he's come back with, let's go for it. Let's do a full restoration. So thanks very much, Sam. That's brilliant to hear. But now, all the prep work I did to try and keep the items that weren't coming off protected, it all needs to come off. So we need to turn this Mini into just a shell, so everything has to come off. Lights, harnesses, master cylinders, windows, wiper motors, you name it. It's all coming off now. Arches, so that's my job today. That's what I'm going to start with. Dismantling the whole thing, taking all these items out. Alright. I think I'll start by just having a bit of fun. Ripping all this covering off. Yes. Yeah, we're getting rid of the wings going. The scuttle's stay in mind. The scuttle has just been replaced, and it's a genuine heritage scuttle, so we're keeping that. But we're going to go for wings, ear panel, door steps. Rear quarters are getting changed. They're all getting cut off. The waist rails inside, so these waist rails here, they're getting changed because they're rotten. And it's also getting a full back panel, so the whole back panel, top to bottom. So from that point up over to this point's getting changed because of just the dodgy repairs around this area. New rear valance, new boot floor. The rear seat squab upright, it's okay, so it's staying. I've got loads to do now. But first of all, get all this masking tape off. Not a bad red colour, is it? Right, let's get going. Class, that's helpful. Just strip the headlights out and someone's already labelled up all the wiring. Might have to do something about the connectors when we put them back together. They're helpful. Champion. What's the bets? That one is just twisted on. Who's having a bet? Either twisted on or soldered shut. Let's have a look. I tell you, just twisted. Twisted shut. Easy connection. Easy undone. In the black. Where's the black connected to? Ah, there's it there. I haven't undone the black yet. Oh, look. The ground's twisted together as well. Right. Onwards and upwards. Same scenario on the other side. Twisted connections. Bit of masking tape for insulation tape. Excellent. Ow. All these twisted connections are making light work of dismantling. Hey, I might shall laugh. Get the light out of here. Right, got that screw in my mouth. And best put that back where I know it belongs before I lose it. It goes there. Right. Take the headlamp balls out now. How many screws is it? Oh, I've got 4. Forgot, didn't see that one. Dark one there. And there. It's a bit jumpy. What's that doing? Oh, there it comes. Ah, it just fell off on the floor. All the clips. There's 1, 2, 3. That's it. One headlamp ball out. This headlamp ball's missing its rubber gasket. Right, there's another thing to add to the list. That's me finished up for the night. You probably see behind us. The Mini's empty now. It's got no interior left. Everything's gone. All's ready to be cut out. We've just got to protect the headlining from sparks and grinding and what have you, but we'll mask that all up, but we're pretty much ready. The bulkhead and everything inside the engine bay is all gone, ready to cut the bulkhead out. I'm going to leave the scuttle in place, try and cut the wings off, hopefully keep them. If we manage to keep them, we might be able to salvage some costs by selling them on, who knows. They're in good nick. They just need a bit of TLC here and there. But yeah, once that's all off, we've ordered a full new bulkhead, which is this panel, the cross member, the lower bulkhead, and the toe board. That all comes as one panel. That'll go in. It'll bolt to our jig, and it'll bolt up onto the plates down at the bottom, and then it'll come up and locate onto the scuttle up here, and then a new top dash rail. Once that's all in place, we'll be able to put the inner wings back in and then attack the airframe mess and what have you. But we're finally ready on Sam's Mini to break out the grinder and chopping out some rot, making the shell a shell again rather than half a shell. If you like what you're seeing and you want us to carry on doing videos and things, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a share, check the rest of our social medias in there. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.